We are in San Pedro de Atacama, one of the driest deserts in the world, and we are gonna rent a car for 24 hours.
If you didn't catch our last video, we stayed the night with some locals on the Uros floating islands in Lake Titicaca. Now we're in San Pedro de Atacama, and being in Chile, it's a lot more expensive than Peru. However, we want to do a lot here in the desert, so we decided to rent a car for 24 hours and hit 4 epic spots along the way. We just made it out to the Valley of the Moon to check out the stars tonight and try to get some cool long exposure shots. It is so pitch dark out here and you can see the galaxy. This is one of the best places to go stargazing in the whole entire world, so if you're in this area, do not miss out on this.
It is 6:30 in the morning and we are enjoying a cup of coffee before we head out. I'm so excited. Still waking up though.
Cheers.
Cheers. On the road again. These streets are kind of creepy when it's dark out and there's no one out here.
Heading to Valle de la Muerta to catch the start of the Atacama crossing.
We got a roadblock! And they're off.
That was a very energizing morning. Everyone's hooting and hollering, getting ready as they count down to the final second to starting. And now they're off, so we're gonna just kind of hang around, enjoy the Rainbow Valley for a little bit before we start heading to Laguna Cejar.
I am not 100% sure, but I think this is the Rainbow Mountain that they talk about.
Very colorful and it goes back even more and more colorful.
Should we walk it?
We shall.
So peaceful being out here so early. Our time in the Rainbow Valley was short and sweet, but it's almost 9 and we have to head out soon so that we can make it for our Laguna Cejar tickets at 11 a.m. So we're gonna head out, but if you are in San Pedro de Atacama, this is definitely a place I would recommend seeing. It's outworldly, to say the least. Everybody talks about the Rainbow Mountain in Peru, but they don't talk about the Rainbow Valley in Chile. So this is awesome, underrated in my opinion, and I wish we could spend more time here, but we'll have to come back someday. Woohoo!
Good job, guys! Have a good week!
We found the wild vicuñas on the side of the road. These ones are so cool.
That's the most Chilean thing I've ever seen.
Very cool.
For our second stop, we're driving 1.5 hours south of San Pedro de Atacama to do the craziest thing we've ever done in a desert. Alright, we made it to Laguna Cejar and Laguna Piedra. I guess that we can't actually swim in Laguna Cejar, it's just for taking pictures, but it's supposed to be very beautiful. You can kind of see it in the background right now. But we can swim in Laguna Piedra, so we're gonna go here, do a little loop on the trail, swim, and they got showers, really nice bathrooms and everything. So this is honestly well-maintained area.
We only have 1 hour to be here and we can only swim for 20 minutes because it's actually bad for your skin. So I'm really excited to float in these saline waters. We'll see how well it works.
Woo! Let's go. Prohibido bañarse.
It's supposed to be a good place to watch for birds. The sign has a flamingo, but I do not see any in sight. This is so cool. Dylan's got a shirt inside out. I'm excited for this. It's like warm and I'm heating up, so I'm hoping that the water isn't super cold, even if it is good cold exposure.
Another thing they said is that you're prohibited to use sunscreen, umbrellas, we can't have food or alcohol.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna be swimming with the flamingos. There's one.
There's two.
There's two.
Over there.
It's a lighter white Chilean flamingo. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, woo! I'm really biting. Oh, oh yeah! You don't even have to hold your breath. That's so cool. Come on in, hun. Oh, we're over a crevasse.
Look at me, I'm literally just floating. That is crazy. There's no effort. Oh my god.
That's cool.
This is how effortless it is to like float in this right now. Look at my feet. Flamingo right there, and we're just floating with no effort.
Sit here with your eyes closed with the ears underwater. It's like no care in the world.
Smile. It also kind of burns my skin a little bit, like underneath like the sensitive part of my arms. It's very cold. Getting out.
You feel the salt drying yet?
No, but that was a really nice experience. There's literally white salt on your face. Nice. Right there.
Alright, now you're looking a little salty.
Feels really stiff.
Found a nice spot under this tree. Look at this. Wow. Heck yeah. Time to get some lunch. Woo! Alright, so before we get lunch, we are gonna hang out our clothes to dry because they're not salty anymore, luckily, but we did have to take showers after and we got all the salt off and we obviously did it in our swim trunks. So, hanging them out on this tree. I don't know if this is like all like sagebrush or what, but those vicuñas were eating something. Look at that, looks like we're starting our own little commune here.
We got our fruits. We got sandwiches that I made this morning. They're salami and cheese. Electrolytes for hydration. Peanut butter to snack on because who doesn't love a little good old finger scoop of peanut butter? Nuts, chifles, and sour candies. Slow down!
Since it's lunchtime, we're just gonna kind of hang out, enjoy the sun, and probably gotta put some sunscreen on now because we had to wash everything off. So, wow, there's people that are biking out here, and this is like in the middle of nowhere. Props to you guys because you guys are insane. Can't even believe that.
People are literally running 250 miles?
155 miles through the desert as we speak. They just did probably a marathon at this point.
And we
It's been 4 hours.
are just soaked in some...
Definitely feel very grateful for being able to just relax like we did.
Yeah, me too.
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime. I'm starting strong with the sandwich.
As we sat and enjoyed our lunch and waited for our clothes to dry, we sat and reminisced about our time in Tucson. Clothes are dry though, and now time to head out to our next destination, which blew us away. Kumbaya. Also in the sand.
What are you singing?
I'm just enjoying this.
Kumbaya. We are headed to the first overlook, which is the Big Dune. Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Duna Mayor.
A large dune. There was a few different hikes, long and short. This one was medium, and it was so worth it.
When I was looking at the scenery, how cool is this?
This is so sick. Super cool.
This trail,
I wish.
just in between these crazy rock structures.
Well, that's it for the first hike. On to the next, and these views are insane. I'm telling you, there's nothing like it on this planet other than the Atacama Desert. And you can get here by tour, but we decided to do it by car, and we had a lot more time to explore.
We are at the second destination. An hour and a half walk this time.
We can't pronounce the name, so we're just not even gonna say it.
But we'll show the miradors on the screen, so if you see one that you like and you're visiting, you'll know which one to go to.
It's so salty here.
It is massive up here. Whew.
And it's still definitely a good workout because we're at somewhat higher elevation, but you're going up and down a lot, and the sand doesn't help.
Yeah, it's definitely a workout. Wow.
This thing is ginormous.
Not really sure what we have here. Dylan's theory is that these were the houses they stayed in when they worked in the mines. I don't really know what this is. Acceso restringido.
So we just made it to a little part where there's a hole in the ground and there's a giant, some sort of crystal that's like a huge wall of crystal. There's a place where you can hear the rock change with the temperatures of the day. If you listen closely, you can hear crackling in the crystal. Maybe it's the pressure mixed with the heat.
You can hear cracks for sure.
Yeah. Time to go to the last stop, and it's going to be one of the coolest rock structures we've seen yet.
This is the last stop. By far the most popular attraction we've been at. This is the Tres Marias.
Great, so we just returned the car and now we're back in town. It was way worth it getting a car. It was pretty much the same price for the tours. I'll put the price here. I think it was just a little bit more for the car since we had to pay for gas. However, one of my favorite parts was going to Valle de la Luna and doing those hikes. It was great having the freedom. Highly recommend getting a car for that reason. Otherwise, if you're only going to do one tour, maybe it might not be for you, but definitely is up to you and your finances.
I had so much fun today. I am so tired. We did so much, but my favorite part was definitely swimming in the salt lake. I think that was just a one-of-a-kind experience, especially with the flamingo just on the other side of the lake. Very, very cool. But I also would highly recommend renting a car because it just made our life so easy and we could take as much time as we wanted in whatever location that we wanted as well. So thanks for coming with us. If you like this content, please like and subscribe for more.
Vlog style. Where are we going? Please, no pictures.
We're going to... It's probably not even.
It is. We're just gonna make a documentary out here in Chile. See if we can try to find some aliens.